Hello everybody, it's me Heather, and today I'm creating a look using the Gatita Gang Summer Madness collection. So it consists of an eyeshadow palette, a highlighter, and there's a couple of lip glosses, but I only have one of the lip glosses today. So this is the Summer Madness 1963 Chevrolet Impala inspired palette. This is the Summer Madness highlighter. And this is the Golden Hour lip gloss as part of the collection. So I'm going to use all three of those today. So I'm going to start off by using my favorite, this is my favorite primer? No, it's not my favorite primer, but it is one of my favorite brands. I'm using Milk Makeup products to prime my skin. I'll have everything listed in the description bar down below. So since I'm going to be doing my eyes first, I went ahead and popped on some eye masks to help out with the glitter fallout, and also just to give my skin some nice treatment. Go ahead and put some lip product on from Bite Beauty to moisturize my lips. And now we're starting with the eyeshadow primer. This is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion Anti-Aging. I'll have everything listed in the description bar down below if you're curious about what I'm using. So now we're starting with the shade Dayton. And I'm applying that very liberally all over the inner corner of my eye, all over my brow bone. And I just really pile it on. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So it's a really pretty, somewhat sheer, shimmery gold. Now we're going in with the shade Able. And I'm just applying that also very liberally all over my lid. And it is a matte orange, great pigmentation, not patchy, very pretty. So now we're taking the shade Pomona. I'm using a pointer brush and I'm applying it on the outer corner underneath my eye. I'm lining my under eye with it, and then I'm bringing that up into kind of like a wing, bringing it up really far past my natural lash line. Then I'm blending it into my natural crease. And I'm blending it all the way, almost all the way into the inner corner of my eye. And we'll blend that out later. So if it looks a little crazy in the beginning, hang in there. It'll all come together in the end. So we're going to do that on the other side as well. But again, this is kind of like a matte rust red. So now we're taking the shade Low Rider. This is kind of an almost orange leaning tan, and I'm applying that on top of the crease and then just to help blend out the edges there. Then I'm going back in with Dayton to help blend out the edges. And now we're taking Brusca. This is a very colorful, looks like it's a red and with little hints of gold in it, pressed glitter. And I'm just applying that on my lids. Now I'm going in with the shade Coral, and it's just a shimmer coral, and I'm applying that just on the very inner corners of my eyes. I'm taking the Natasha Denona Macrotech pencil in Burgundy, and I'm applying that on my waterline. I thought instead of going with, black, use something a little different to give a little definition. But I am going to use black gel liner, also from Natasha Denona, on my upper lash line. Because there's glitter on my lid, I didn't want to use like a pencil or a pen. And I didn't want to dip my brush in the pot. So that's why I took the actual gel and put it on the back of my hand, so that I could freely dip the brush into the product and I wouldn't have to worry about getting glitter in the actual pot. These are lashes from Pinxio. These are in the style of Vibe Queen. So we've got our lashes on. Let's go ahead and take our eye masks from Olram off. And now my skin's all nice and moisturized. And now I'm using a makeup eraser just to remove any of the glitter fallout. And now I'm going to go in with the rest of my face makeup. So I'm using an under eye brightener from Milk Makeup. I use shade number 3. I love this stuff, and I even put a little between my eyes to help brighten that entire area. Just blend it out with a makeup sponge. Now that it's nice and bright, I'm going in with the Milk Makeup Sunshine Tint. So my foundation's a little too dark right now, so I'll need to update my shade. But to help hide that it's a little too dark, I just make sure to bring all my makeup down my neck. That way I'm not a floating head. I'm going to give myself some brows. Now I got some brows. Now I'm going to go ahead and warm up the outer perimeter of my face. I'm using NARS matte bronzer in the shade Laguna. I love how pigmented this is and how easily it blends out. And I use this almost every time I do my makeup to really just add dimension to my face so it's not one solid color. That way you don't get that uncanny valley look. So I apply it in my cheekbone area, excuse me, the hollows of my cheeks, bring it up to my brow bone, even across my forehead a bit, and really just make sure you blend it out. Make it look like you've just been kind of hanging out in the sun, and so like just the areas where the sun would hit you naturally and you might tan a little, and the inner parts of your face might stay a little lighter. I love to put it on the sides of my nose to use as a bronze contour. And I just love this product, actually. I will always have a NARS Laguna bronzer matte formulation in my collection. It's just a great holy grail bronzer for me. So I love the way this is looking so far. It's very glowy, very colorful. I love the foundation from Milk Makeup. And the eyeshadows perform beautifully. Very pigmented. What you see in the palette is what you get on your face. And that's what I want. Now, this is my first impression of this highlighter. I've never even swatched it. So this is the Summer Madness highlighter. And it is beautiful. I would describe this as a white gold. I know that sounds kind of weird, but it's just what it looks like to me. It's like a white gold. And instead of wearing blush, I was like, you know, I'm just going to go for it, go crazy. So I applied it very liberally down the bridge of my nose to give the effect that my nose is a little more pointed, not as rounded. And then I'm applying it very liberally as I would a blush. I'm applying it right on the apples of my cheeks, bringing it up my cheekbones, and even up into the brow bone area just a little bit. And I just love the way this looks. Very glowy, very fun. You know, it's a Summer Madness palette, which is actually the name of the 1963 Chevrolet Impala that this collection is inspired by. It's a famous show car. But it's finally gotten cold here in Texas, and I was finally inspired to do a very summery, shiny look. So now we're finishing up with the lip gloss. This is the Summer Madness lip gloss in the shade Golden Hour. And it's a very beautiful lip gloss. The gold is a little more subtle than I expected, which is perfect because you feel comfortable wearing it anytime. It's not like you wear it and it looks weird and it's like, oh God, why are you wearing that color? And I think it complements the rest of the look perfectly. Very glowy, very shiny, a hint of gold. And I'm really kind of piling it on to make the gold show up a little more. But it's a nice lightweight texture, and this completes the look. So go ahead and give Gatita Gang a follow on their social media. Tell them that Heather sent you. And I do believe some of these items are actually on sale on their website right now. Oh, I'm just cleaning the makeup out of my hairline. Then that completes the look once I get makeup out of my hairline. So many times I do my makeup and forget to take the makeup out of my hairline. I hate when I do that. And I'm like, no, I have foundation in my hair. But I remembered to do it before ending this video, so that's good. So go ahead and check out everything in the description bar down below. If you have questions or comments, go ahead and leave them. I love it when you guys interact with me. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Heather N. King. I'm very active on there. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.